Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Y'all, I am getting ready for the beginning of my silver year in Memphis education. So I'm child, never ready, but it's like, come on, let's do this. Okay, most times I don't like to talk about it because it's like, whew, get you wound up. You never know what's gonna happen, but I want to walk into this school year by faith. You know, I've always had a strategy to survive public education, and so far it's done me well. I will admit, last year was one of the, if not the absolutely most challenging, or shall we say the worst ever. The worst ever for a lot of different reasons, but also with that, somehow things transition a little bit. Child, your girl won Teacher of the Month of February. I was like, did y'all do a recount? Who voting? But sometimes your work shines through. You know, Oprah got this thing where it's like, be so impeccable, so flat out fabulous that you cannot be denied. Some of the words I'm paraphrasing, but you know, I plugged along. Didn't think I was gonna make it this far. There were days and times midway through my career that I really felt like I'm gonna quit and go work at anywhere or nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not sure how I am going to document this year. I want to document it because, you know, I just want to document it, but I'm not exactly sure. These are not underwear. This is like pajamas. You know, some of my Ivy Box stuff, child. We still doing some rearranging, hoo-ha. But anyway, but yeah, I want to document it, but it's not necessarily for public consumption. So I'll probably figure out a way to do it. But I just want to document it like I've always done. I've got probably a playlist of, you know, the journey for the past at least 3 or 4 or 5 years, when, you know, just documenting and sharing. And I've had a few people to reach out and say that, you know, the videos were helpful and things like that. But I don't want to sound like a broken record. I'm conditioning my hair. I don't want to sound like a broken record, because pretty much once you get your secret sauce or you figure out your rhythm, ain't too much more you can say. You know what I'm saying? You go watch your playlist. But for myself personally, I do want to document the journey. I will confess this right here. If you are somebody who know me, and I call them the pearls, the people in real life, after a certain amount of time, once we finally almost ran out of gas trying to get to the end of the school year, and even when I was done, I wasn't really done. I had to go back, which I never liked that. It seems like I could never finish like everybody else. But I did, and then even when I'm done, as always, I got phone calls. Will you do this? We need you to come by and do this. I'm like, well, who else is going to answer the call to come to work on vacation? You know what I'm saying? And then there's no benefit. There's no benefit to it. There's no benefit to being the social media manager. There's no benefit to being the webmaster. There's no benefit to any of that, because it's just like more access to you after hours. So I hereby, and have already mentioned it to the powers that be, I'm not interested in that anymore. Pass that on to somebody else, because, you know, I think some things will still be the same as last year. And so my thing is, not interested. So, you know, it's a certain thing you just know when you know what you know, and who you know. But it's going to be interesting, because I've gotten some interesting conversations with some people that I am close to. But I will tell you this, after all of that, you know, going back and forth on vacation, going to work, child, let me tell you, and if you're watching people in real life, hey Pearl, I blocked everybody. I don't know how some people got through. There's a few people I didn't block. Not for any other reason than just leave me alone and let me rest. I'm on vacation. I don't want to be posting nothing on social media. I don't want to be, you know, updating nothing. I don't want to be doing this and redoing this. Child, no, what's the benefit? I'm taking away time from my family. So if you're somebody and you're just getting started in public education, private education, new job, in a cubicle, in a office, whatever, do it how you want to. But my advice is, keep your business private and go home at the clock out time. You know what I'm saying? That has been, I think, my one sustaining thing. And just know that if that ain't working for you, don't stay too long. Just find something else. There's so many different things you could do that are remote form, your own things. Do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, life is short. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't necessarily short, but it's fleeting. And so there's no time to be doing things that you don't want to do. Take it from me, okay? So yeah, I blocked everybody. But one day, child, I was sitting up here and trying to watch something early in the morning on TV, about 9 or 10. Somebody got through because I forgot to block the main line at work. Child, what? After that, I blocked everybody because we were heading out of town on vacation, and I'm like, I'd be doggone if I get a text, a tweet, a chirp, anything from anybody asking me, wanting me to do something, because I don't want to be wanted. I don't want to be needed by work people. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I don't. Now, I do believe a certain amount that you can have a certain amount of friendship at work, but for the most part, I feel like you can't, other than if you temper. And I got these books right here, y'all, that I found. First one I'm going to be reading, in my humble opinion, and this is what the subtitle of the book is. Child, I got to polish my nails, but this is the subtitle of the book, okay? And I'll put it in here. Next thing is I got 30 days of taming your tongue, okay? And the subtitle is what you say and don't say will improve your relationship. Now, not my personal relationship, but I'm talking about the work relationship. And then we got this one right here. Don't sweat the small stuff, affirmations. You remember the book, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. So those are the type of things that I like to read, and then there's something I'm just finding. I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm still rearranging some things and putting things in a purposeful way that I want them to flow, and finally get it to where I got it going like I want it to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always forever rearranging my room, changing things, doing things. Oh, I don't like that. I want this, child. I need to just knock the wall down and go on out the backyard. But anywho, but seriously, y'all, if you are somebody who works or whatever, I hope you find peace and joy and success and happiness. I'm wishing that for myself, and I'm documenting this journey because I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. I was watching the Housewives of Atlanta, baby. No matter if it's boring or whatever, I love it. I'm going to watch it till the wheels come off or till the peach rots, okay? So that's my Sunday therapy. I like RHOA, the Housewives of New York, but I'm just going to wait and binge them like six episodes, you know? Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to be bothered, you know? And I know that when I speak like this, sometimes certain things come to fruition that it's like you walk across the threshold and you can't even get up in there because, baby, it was one day everybody was texting, calling, and emailing. And fortunately for me, you know, a lot of educators talk about that welcome back email. I have not been able to get that because between 2 weeks, I guess they updated something and I didn't log in because I was really on a vacation. I can't get in, so I'll just wait till I get to work and figure out whatever. I just make sure I set my clock and I can get there on time or early. Get there on time, leave on time, okay? But anywho, y'all, happy Sunday. I hope you had a good weekend, and I don't know when I'm going to post this. I want to edit a little bit, but then again, I may not. I might just put some screenshots of the books and just put this on up because I do want to start tonight. Tonight is July 30th. Tomorrow's 31st, yeah. Got some things I want to show you, but that'll be on another channel. I need to I'm getting my crafty creativeness back on. That is a challenge to myself. But anywho, that's it. Y'all don't want to ramble. Thank you for watching. If you want to, subscribe. If you don't, that's cool too. I don't know what we're going to have going on over here, but it's just a place for me to just be and enjoy. But anywho, I'll see you whenever I see you. Deuces, y'all.